All of those little pieces of land are our protection from hurricanes. Had a few showers on radar today, not much, and not really helping to cool off many of us as we've got some showers right over parts of the metro area, kind of some late afternoon pop-up thunderstorms around Metairie, parts of the city onto the West Bank near Luling, and elsewhere generally south of the city, kind of from LaRose to Lockport, near Raceland, getting in on some of that rainfall. I said thunderstorms may not have a whole lot of lightning within those little pop-up showers, but at times some maybe brief heavy downpours as most of the area stayed under sunny skies all day today. You can kind of see the rainfall on the West Bank from our camera on the West Bank looking back toward the city. Over much of metro area, though, it is still sunny. 91 our current reading with a dew point of 79. It still feels like 107 degrees. Of course, no rain at Kenner right now. Got up to 96 degrees, well above our normal, not quite the record. On this date, it's 100 degrees, but we definitely felt it as we were in the hundreds for our heat indices, and we will see another heat advisory for tomorrow. This is probably a continuing trend over the next couple of days, but it does kind of beg the question, how many heat advisories have we even seen this summer? Well, so far, we've had 21 from the National Weather Service. Looking back to last year, we'd hit 35 heat advisories, 16 in 2022, had a fairly hot summer of 2021, and then look back at 2020, only 9, but also excessive heat warnings. We've had 5 so far. Look at 2023. Remember, 2023 was the summer of numerous days of actual temperatures in the triple digits. We had 29 excessive heat warnings last year, and then for the year before, only 1. So they're actually fairly rare to get those excessive heat warnings in southeast Louisiana. And this is the reason for the prolonged heat for the next several days is this big upper level high. This is a pattern which is going to keep most organized rainfall. I mean, kind of the systems that develop more widespread thunderstorms. I'm not talking about the little pop-up variety. More organized rain will kind of move what we call the ring of fire, kind of up and around the high. And that does not look to be present over us, that pattern, for the next several days. So organized rain, not really going to be an issue, but the heat will be. But that will break down as we watch this deepening trough. This will help kind of bring that ring of fire over us. And so if we have any embedded disturbances, it would certainly help us out with some rainfall. Plus the upper troughing will help provide a little bit more instability. And the upper troughing, as I was talking about yesterday, is also going to be key in the future of where our little tropical system may go. And I say may because there is still nothing there yet, and there is still some uncertainty as to whether or not we will even see anything. Note, though, that the area of possible development starting to move out of the eastern Gulf and focus more along the east coast with the wave that is at the moment still very much struggling. Not much in the way of cloud cover around it, as it is still very much enveloped by dry air. So as we've been saying, there's not anything that's going to be happening in the near future or anything soon. Maybe toward Friday and the weekend, we could see some better organization because as that upper troughing starts to weaken the high, that feature will be drawn northward, and likely drawn northward it is if it is a stronger system, which is what the Euro ensemble models have been saying. A little bit of a stronger, more organized system. It'll more likely feel the pull from the upper trough. What the GFS is still saying is more of a weak, unorganized, kind of a rainmaker, and so it doesn't really feel that upper pull, and it just kind of drifts somewhere, maybe into the eastern Gulf or off the east coast of Florida. Either way, though, it does not look like we would see anything in southeast Louisiana. Even some of the farther western ensemble members of the GFS are generally still to our east, and that would be a far weaker storm anyway. If we're rooting for anything, we're actually rooting for it to be a more organized system, because then it would more likely stay off the east coast and actually, in fact, maybe staying kind of parallel to the coast, so no direct impact. Let's hope that is the trend. 95 to 96 degrees through the rest of this week and heading into Saturday, then slightly better rain chances going into early next week.